First, I am going to give a brief introduction about the institute. The institute is started in 1956. And in 1985, the institute deemed to be a university. In 2013, we started our new campus at Degabasi. And in 2021, we started a new program that is known as Thapar School of Liberal Arts and Science. These are the various accreditations that institute have. Institute is A+ graded certificate by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council. Then all of our programs are NBA accredited as well as ABET accredited. These if we are going to talk about the rankings, then in NIRF, that is a government ranking, in the engineering category, we have position at 28, which is likely to be improved this year. And in university, we have a 31 ranking. In research, we are at 35. We are also involved in international rankings. For example, in the case of QS World Ranking, in engineering, we are ranked between 451 to 500 bracket. Similarly, we also involved in Times Higher Education, in which in engineering section, we are ranked in 401 to 500 bracket. These are our academic collaboration. We have a foreign collaboration from Trinity College Dublin, the University of Queensland, Leeds, University of Toledo, New South Wales, Tel Aviv, and Virginia Tech. Similarly, in India, we have a number of collaboration with number of institutes such as IIT Guwahati, IIT Delhi, IIT Roorkee, IIT Ropar, DRDO, then CSO Chandigarh, PGI, MER Chandigarh, then AIMS, New Delhi. So this, if I'm going to talk about our department, Electrical and Instrumentation Engineering, started in 1956. This biomedical engineering programs start in the year 2019 in collaboration with University of Toledo. So 100% of our faculty is from our PhD degree, and they have their degree from IITs or outside the world. So now I'm going to give you a brief introduction about the biomedical engineering program at Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology. So in this webinar, we are going to discuss about what is biomedical engineering, then what is the difference between the biomedical engineering and biotechnology. Next one, we are going to discuss about what is the role of the biomedical engineers, and then what is this international engineering program, what are the career opportunities. As I have already told you, this program started in the year 2019 in collaboration with University of Toledo. So if I'm going to discuss about the biomedical engineering, it is an application of engineering principles and methods to find out the solution for biology or for healthcare purposes. So you can say that this is an interdisciplinary branch that contains the subjects like life sciences, chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and computer science. So it closes the gap between the fields of engineering and medical sciences. So now we have the institute offers two different options to you to pursue your undergraduate degree. First is that you complete your program at Thapar and get an undergraduate degree of BTech in biomedical engineering from TIDE, or you can complete your first 2 years at Thapar, and in third year and fourth year you are going to be at University of Toledo. Finally, you are going to get a bioengineering degree from University of Toledo. I am going to discuss about the eligibility criteria. We have two different options. Either you can opt for mode 1 or mode 2. In the case of mode 1, it is based on NEET or JEE score of 2023 with at least 60% marks in your either PCB or PCM on 10+2 examination. Or you can also take a direct admission based on your 10+2 marks. But the minimum criteria that you have to attain at least 60% in PCB and PCM. And we have waiver in tuition fees for meritorious student. If your if your percentage marks is greater than 80% in PCM, then there is a waiver of 30% in your tuition fees. While if your marks lies between 75 to 80%, then you are eligible for 20% fees waiver. And this will continue if you are going to maintain your CGP, means you are going to maintain your CGP greater than 8.5, then this scholarship is going to be continued throughout your BTech program. Now, if you want to know about more what is biomedical engineering, so I can simplify say that you are going to develop an artificial organ that is going to help the internal organs, or you are going to develop certain kind of diagnostic device that will help in diagnosis the diseases, or you are going to develop the monitoring device that is going to monitor your physical parameters. So as all of you are aware, this smartwatch And this is nothing but a biomedical devices that is going to directly give you the information about your heart rate, what are the calorie consumption that was done by you in the complete day, or then there is a pregnancy test kit, or now we have a portable ventilator. All these are example of biomedical devices. Similarly, you can see here an artificial heart. That is an artificial heart that is based on a compatible biomaterials. And then on the basis of engineering, you can design the inlet and outflow of this blood flow. So role and responsibility: to understand, modify, and control the biological system, to decide and create the strategies for research through artificial intelligence, to design and manufacture products that can monitor different physiological functions, detection, measurements, and monitoring of physiological functions, assist in diagnosis and treatment of patients. So if you have a liking to work in the hospital with the doctor, so in case of biomedical engineers, you can work with the doctor to develop a customized instrument that is going to help the patient. So you can also develop certain kind of new research in the field of artificial intelligence application in the biomedical, or you can develop a different kind of devices that is going to assist or monitor the diseases. So most of the students have a confusion about the biomedical engineering and biotechnology. So biotechnology largely covers natural sciences to make useful for the living system and organism, while biomedical engineering deals with engineering and technology principle for the solution of both biological and clinical areas. So if I'm going to take an example, so I can take an example of COVID-19. In that case, all the vaccination developed by the biotechnologies, while all the screening devices that is developed by the biomedical engineers. So it is a pure engineering branch. So this figure shows that broadly areas that are covered by the biomedical engineers, they can work in diagnostic imaging, they can develop a biomedical instruments, they can also work how the light is interaction with the tissues in biophotonics, then what are the changes in tissues and cells are taken place after when the disease is there. Then they are going to develop a certain kind of computational technique that will automatically identify the diseases. They can also work to develop a different kind of prosthetics in biomechanics or rehabilitation purpose. So keeping this into mind, we develop our courses. So I'm going to give you more detail about the courses. As you can see in this figure, that there are 4 basic mathematics courses. Since biomedical is a pure engineering branch, so you have a foundation related to maths. As most of the students who took an admission in this program are generally have a PCB background, so they do not study maths in their 11th and 12th. So we have a 4 basic mathematics courses, and that will give you a foundation for your future courses. Similarly, in Thapar, we have more than 350 companies that are coming for a placement, which are directly related to a computer science. So keeping those things in our mind, we also make 6 different subjects of computer compulsory part of the scheme, so that the you people will also be eligible for the placement in those companies if you are interested. This course curriculum scheme also consists 2 biological courses. For example, one is a fundamental of life sciences, another is anatomy and physiology. That will give you understanding about how human body functions. Then why we choose a University of Toledo? As you can see from this figure, that only 53 quality institutes that are offering this biomedical engineering program in US. So, and there are nearly 20,000 jobs opening every year in this field, even though US is not able to produce more than 10,000 students. So now these jobs are going to be tapped by the computer science students or electronics or mechanical engineering students. So there is a large vacancy for the job in biomedical engineering field. And also from the survey, it is found that there is a 26% growth in every year. The average salary in US is more than $61,000 per annum. It is one of the highly regarded engineering disciplines over the years. You can say that it is comparable to computer science in the US, a discipline with steady growth and prominence without any sort of downgraded. Then there is a co-op based curriculums. In co-op based curriculum, during the time of your undergraduate, you are going to industry for 3 times at least, and these trainings for the training purpose, and these trainings are paid. So most of the time students get job in those industries after completing their degree. And then this University of Toledo also provides a scholarship on the basis of your performance. Then broad career opportunities to post-study work permit for 3 years. That is a optional practical training. Under that, you are going to get a 3-year work permission. And then some of the students are also working within the campus itself to complete their expenses. Now, if I'm going to talk about the salient features of this program, first one is affordable fee structure in terms of both international as well as national. So later on, I'm going to discuss about the international fees, but in case of Indian scenario, or in case of Thapar, you are going to get a 30% fees waiver if your PCB percentage is greater than 80%. And if you lie between 75 to 85, then you are going to get a 20% fees waiver in your tuition fees. And if you are going to maintain your CGP more than 8.5, then this scholarship is going to be continued. Second one is undergraduate degree from USA University. So as some of the students are going to opt for international engineering program, in that case, they are going to get a degree from University of Toledo. Another thing is a co-op based education. So in that, the students are going to be 3 paid internship in the industry during the time of post curriculum. And most of the students got more than $2,000 in their internships. Now, scholarship I've already discussed about. Then there is a course harmonization. As we have a collaboration with University of Toledo, so there is a 1-to-1 mapping in our course curriculum. The first 2 years is completely mapped with the University of Toledo. So the whole credit that you earn during the time of your first 2 years is going to be transferred at University of Toledo. Now, there is undergraduate research opportunities. We have, the department have more than 5.5 crores project. So undergraduate student will, if they want, they can work with the faculties who are doing research in this particular field. So they will get an exposure about the research. Now I'm going to talk about the fee structure. As you can see from this figure, that in year 1 and year 2, you are going to pay, if you are opting for an international student, then you are going to pay 1.5 times of the normal tuition fees applicable to BE Electronics or for other BTech engineering programs, BE engineering programs in the first 2 years. And in your 3rd year and 4th year, you are going to pay $20,822. And if your CGP is greater than 8.75, then you are going to earn $8,500 scholarship per annum. If your CGP is greater than 7.5, then you are going to earn $7,500 per annum. And also you can earn at least $1,500 in your co-op. This is an average stipend. One of our students got more than $3,500 scholarship in terms of stipend. Now you can also see the fee structure at the University of Toledo website. This fee is going to be constant for your 3rd year and 4th year. And you can also check the scholarship. That is also mentioned that your CGP is greater than, if lies between 3 to 3.49, then you are eligible for $7,500. And if your CGP is greater than 3.5 out of 5, then you are going to get a $8,500 scholarship. Now I'm going to discuss about the co-op. In co-op, it is an integrated co-op makes University of Toledo stand out from other university because there is a complete 3-semester long paid co-ops. So you are going to get a 1 year complete work experience. And so before you are committing for a job, you have a certain amount of experience that will pay you enough amount of money that you can pay your next semester tuition fees also. And as you can see that median hourly co-op salaries lies from $18. So you can easily earn $2,600 per month. The experience you gain on co-op will differentiate you from other candidates, as many of the students finds a permanent job even before the graduation. These are the students who went for a co-op. So as you can see that most of the students got more than $2,000. Now I'm going to show you a video, one of our students at University of Toledo about his experience.
UT experience can be summed up in so far so good. I started in August 2021, and so far I can say that I didn't only receive academic help, because it's not about getting help academically, but also social activities, student organizations of different backgrounds, different races, cultures, different nationalities and whatnot. So it's not only academically that you're getting involved, but you're also getting involved with people from different backgrounds. Your professors, you have a success coach. You can, if you have any problem, there's a separate department for anything you want. You can just go up to their office, make an appointment. Most of them are open doors, but you can go and get help. UT has helped me academically because of my interest in research, which I'm pursuing this very semester and as a summer internship. UT has a lot of bioengineering research labs, and I think that's a really good thing for someone who wants to go to grad school. And you don't feel homesick. You have a lot of we have Indian Student Culture Organization, which might help you not feel homesick all the time, and that's what been helping me. And that's pretty much about it. UT has been a really good experience for me and all. Yeah. Hi everyone.
Now, these are some student lists who are cohort of 2022. So these students are already there. And if I'm going to tell you about that, how you are going to be from freshman to corporate ladder. So first you have to do a certain foundation courses. Then we have an experiential learning program, which is very unique, in which the students are going to learn by doing their self. So then there is a core engineering courses, then there is a freshman design one. In that you are going to design some new product, and for that institute is going to sponsor you. Then there is a professional engineering courses, then freshman design project 2, in which you are going to learn how to patent your concept and how to open a industry. And in that also institute is going to help you or provide you certain amount of token money. And then you are going to choose your electives, then advanced courses, then capstone project that is for completely 1 year, in which you are going to develop a new instrument with the help of certain teachers and a group of 4 to 5 students. Then there is a 6 months internship. After that, you are going to be appear for the interview for job placement. And these are some freshman design project. As you can see that our students have developed a non-invasive glucometer. And then some of the students develop dermith for skin disease. So that is based on the mobile on which the students are going to develop that a person is suffering from a certain kind of disease or not. Then there is a handheld device for blood testing. And our department, if I'm going to talk about the department strengths, so these are the thrust areas, for example, biomedical signal and image processing, biomedical devices and instrumentation, health and environment, biometrics, biomechanics, biomedical control and system biology. So around 100 publications in the last 5 years, and most of the faculty working in the biomedical engineering have foreign exposure. And we have a huge amount of fund that is present in the department that is directly related to biomedical engineering program. And these are some of the labs that are directly related to biomedical engineering. First one is a medical instrumentation lab. Second was a biomechanics, biophotonics, biomedical computational lab, medical imaging and deep learning lab, IoT and wearable devices, modeling and physiological labs, fundamental of life sciences. And there are n number of conventional labs. So as you can see from this figure, in this lab, we are going to learn about how to design a prosthetic or how we are working for a rehabilitation purpose. And these are some of the other equipment that we have at biomechanics lab. As you can see, this one is a EEG recorder head cam. And then there is a pressure planter in which we are going to study about the walking pattern and the amount of pressure that food is applied on these kind of planter. And on that basis, we can design our shoes, as you can see from this figure. Then there is a bioinstrumentation lab. It also consists of a huge amount of biomedical instruments, in which we also consist of 32-channel EEG system, BioPAC systems that consist n number of BioPAC system. For example, if you want to measure a skin response that you are in stress or not, we have a galvanic skin response machines and other things. Then there is a biophotonics lab. So we have a fluorescent microscope as well as bright field microscopes, in which you are going to study about the character of the tissues. And then we have a computational imaging lab, and most of the faculty members are developing a certain kind of artificial network for the classification of different kind of disease. Then there is a bio-inspired lab in which some faculty members are working related to a system physiology, that is a neural engineering, neurosciences, and computational modeling. So we have one major project in this field in which they are studying the three-dimensional brain-like tissues functions. So these are the students that are placed at, they are going for a different internship. And now I'm going to skip this one because this one is a student's testimonial about the biomedical engineering.
Hello, everyone.
So these are the career opportunities. So biomedical students can go for can become a biomedical scientist. They can go to different health industry, food quality manager. They can go for a post-graduation. then bioinformatics industry, cognitive, military applications, engineering firms, rehabilitation, some government organization, then pharmaceutical industries. They can also work on a hospital as a quality manager. Then there's a medical and devices and manufacturing. So as you can see that these are the companies that have already visited for the final year students, though we have only 10 students in our final year because that was the first batch. Still, we have more number of companies than students, and still the placement is going on. And these are the probable list of recruiters. We have a Siemens, then we have a Larsen & Toubro, then Philips Healthcare, then Johnson & Johnson's, GE Healthcare, Cipla, Texas Instruments, Deloitte. So now you can ask any question if you want.
Hello.
Hello.